What's up YouTube? My name's David. And today I am sort of going to do a Beatbox React review video, but this time the goal isn't to be amazed or shocked or surprised, although I probably will be because I'm still a novice at anything beatbox related. Today's goal is to learn a few beatboxing techniques. I have seen in the suggested section and my browse sections now a lot more beatboxing videos since I am making a lot of beatboxing videos and doing a bit more research. Of course, there are a lot of routines out there, a lot of clips of people beatboxing, but there are also a lot of famous beatboxers that are putting out tutorial videos on some of their most famous techniques. Today I'm going to peruse YouTube and find some techniques that are pretty cool, and let's learn how to do them. So here is an absolute novice, maybe like some of you, probably more of a novice than most of you beatboxers, learning how to do some of these techniques from the absolute beginning. I actually have no idea what I'm going to watch tonight. I'm just gonna look on YouTube for tutorials and find some and, you know, try out whatever I find. So yeah, let's make it happen. Yeah, let's just let's look and see what we can find. How to beatbox. I don't just want to learn how to beatbox. I want to learn some like the special techniques that you all do. Okay, let's check this out.
You ready to learn something new? This is a Swiss beatbox tutorial.
I am. Yeah. All right, let's check this out.
How you doing today? My name's Napom, and today I'm going to teach you 3 of my signature sounds.
Okay.
Cough snare, outward lip bass, and the zipper. Okay, so we're gonna start one with the cough snare. So the way that I do the cough snare and the way I've broken it down is it's a really loud whisper with the cough as the initial hit. So if you whisper really loudly, it sounds like this. If you take that sound and make the cough the initial hit of it, so it's just like a but you don't really want to focus on the cough too much. So whenever you put the two together, it sounds like this.
Oh wow. Oh, you can pitch it too. That's cool. Let's try that one real quick. We got the whisper. He's got more of like a, almost like a percussive, just like a single hit in the back of his throat. The tendency that I'm having is to put too much emphasis on the cough itself, and I'm getting more of like a glottal push. There's a very fine line between getting that cough that's more engaged with your false folds compared to what he's doing the cough snare, which is a lot lighter in a very small frame of time. It's like a single frame jump in like speed running or something like that. And then he's just leaving it right away. So it's just an initial hit that strikes, that gets out of the way for the whisper to have resonance, which is really cool. Let's see what else he has in this video.
Next, outward lip bass. So whenever I do my outward lip bass style, I put 2 sounds together. The regular like, which everybody does as a kid, right? But if you do that same sound with different like sounds on the inside of your mouth, such as sh or s, you get sounds such as this. See, so it's really just two basic sounds put together.
I think I can do this one. All right, let's try this one real quick. So we started off with a basic lip roll, which I think I could do. I might have done it already in videos. But then he's adding a bit of texture underneath it with I thought I could do this really easily, but now I'm just trying to do this, and I'm seeing where the difficulty is gonna lie. I almost had it. Okay, I found it's easier if you press the sound a bit more. I think I was being too reserved and not letting my lips flap enough or let them engage while I'm focusing too much on my teeth and that sh sound. What was the other sound? That one's a bit easier. The sound is, I think once I learned that I have to push and put more air behind everything and just engage more muscles actively to do it. It's not a very lazy technique. It seems really easy, but definitely takes a bit of work to get that one going. Very cool. Let's see his last one.
The last sound is the zipper.
The zipper.
You know whenever you have
I've heard this one, and it's
you barely
always
let
blowing
any
my mind
air out of it, and it makes the sound like That's exactly what the zipper sound is, just with your mouth.
Okay.
So you want to create a very small hole in your mouth.
I'm nervous.
So just barely any air can come through. And I do mine breathing in. Anybody could do it in any way. You could do it breathing in or out. I found it to be easier breathing in. After you get the hang of it, you'll be a zipper master.
So he was doing this inhaled, but he kind of alluded to the fact that you can do it inhaled or exhaled, but he was doing it inhaled, so I'm gonna try to do it inhaled. Let's copy him to a T and see if it works. No. No, I'm getting like multiple vibrations. This is not what I want. That's really tough. I think I'm getting it a little bit, but it's like a lot higher, and I want to kind of match him to be fair. I want to be able to do the actual zipper sound where it sounds like you're zipping something up. That's probably going to take a bit more practice though. Let's find some more videos to check out some more techniques, and I'm going to keep practicing these ones. All right, this next guy we're going to check out is Alexinho, and he's got a fart bass, a Starsky bass, and a polyphonic voice, which is going to be interesting because that sounds like something from what I know, maybe. Let's check it out.
Yo, this is Alexinho and you're watching Swiss Beatbox Tutorial.
Very good
Alors,
stuff.
comment on fait cette basse?
He's French,
Pas celle-ci,
but I don't speak French.
c'est celle-ci.
Oh, okay.
Alors, l'essentiel,
simple.
c'est de prendre la lèvre du haut et de la mettre au-dessus de la lèvre inférieure. C'est comme une vibration normale. Il faut juste faire ça.
Getting it to come out of one spot is difficult.
Mon visage est moche, je sais, mais il faut le faire. Il faut sentir les joues se gonfler. Et puis... le deuxième son.
That's pretty dope. All right, let's try this. Oh, I almost had it. It keeps wanting to like come out of multiple areas, so I have to kind of direct it into the middle. This is ridiculous. I think that was like a subharmonic lip roll going on there. That was pretty awesome. All right, so that wasn't too bad. Let's check out the next one called the Starsky bass. Bass. I can't say bass. Ooh. Ooh, I like this sound. I've heard this sound before.
Ok,
How is he doing that?
alors, cette basse, elle vient de Starsky à la base. Un beatboxer français qui habite dans ma ville. Le but du jeu, c'est de faire vibrer la
Okay, so
gorge.
he's using his
like-
false folds. Yeah.
Et puis,
Yeah.
mettre de la voix.
Wow. Okay,
Et la
that's
troisième étape,
really interesting.
c'est de mettre la bouche comme ça.
And then he's doing like a mouth trumpet
Dire.
sound to get that harmonic vibration. I like this one. This is right in my wheelhouse. Yeah.
Et c'est pareil pour la basse aiguë. Il faut juste faire une voix aiguë.
Oh, that's tough. I'm excited to try this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this right away, but yeah.
Mon troisième son,
This one is tough because normally when you are using your false folds and your regular vocal folds at the same time, you're doing cargata or throat bass. That is using your vocal folds to vibrate your false folds. This is like taking that apart and kind of doing it in reverse where you're picking a pitch with your false folds and then at the same time you're singing a pitch. So let's try this. You know what he's actually doing? He's getting the second subharmonic using a combination of his vocal folds and his false folds. Because you can hear that he is initially singing, and then the sound that comes out when he activates the Starsky bass is octave plus a fifth below that. So that's the second subharmonic. So that's really interesting. Let's try it again. Oh, I think I'm getting close. This is probably really annoying. Oh, this is really hard. I think I got it. It's like a different activation of your false folds than it is for throat bass. It's a bit more loose, almost like if you can think of like a falsetto for your false folds instead of that really full thick wave that you get when you're doing throat bass. It's like a bit more airy. Oh man, this is gonna need a lot of practice. Third one.
C'est ça. C'est comme une polyphonie, mais la voix de corps. Il faut que je passe de la voix de corps à la voix de tête.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Ok? C'est le juste milieu. Et après, pour une petite touche différente, on peut rajouter, comme le deuxième son,
I have a strong feeling what he's doing is a form of subharmonics, and he's hitting like the fourth or not the fourth, but like maybe the third or fourth subharmonic immediately because of the passaggio in your voice and kind of an instability that is in that. I have a feeling that he doesn't sing a lot because he does have a really distinct jump or passaggio between, you know, those two registers, whereas people that sing a lot, that use a lot of mixed voice like myself, don't really have that break in their voice much anymore. We can kind of just naturally slide between the two. So let's try this. Okay, so I think I know what's going on. I think what's happening is that he is finding that break in his voice and he is allowing a fry to crack in. And what is going on is he's getting a third, maybe, subharmonic. It doesn't sound like the subharmonics that I normally do because it's so high and the subharmonic is so low. So let's try to recreate something like this. Pretty dope. Okay, so what did we learn today? I am not very good at these advanced beatboxing techniques. Some of them I kind of got a little bit. Most of them I couldn't really replicate perfectly, but I think with some practice I might get some of these down. What I'm finding a lot in the beatbox community is that people will say, oh, he's doing throat bass. No, he's doing chest bass. There's so much confusion because somebody will take a technique and they will attempt it and they might not be able to replicate it perfectly, but what will happen is they will come up with their own form of it and then it will get a new name and then it will happen again and again and again. And over time, there are just a billion different techniques with different names, yet half of them are technically the same thing with just a different resonance applied or slightly different mechanics. So hopefully videos like these tutorial videos are helping people kind of organize their thoughts and their techniques into something that's a bit more organized and cohesive. But anyways, I'm kind of trash. But that was a lot of fun. Subharmonics being used in beatboxing without people even knowing it. That's really cool to see. It's hilarious to me that I've been doing subharmonics for years as a singer, and a lot of these guys have been doing subharmonics for years as beatboxers in a completely different application. So very cool. Shout out to Napom and Alexinho, and most importantly, Swiss Beatbox for putting a platform out there for all of these amazing artists to show their talents on and share as a community. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you want to see next. Many of you recommended that I start learning how to do some beatboxing, so that's why I'm here learning how to do beatboxing. If you want to see me do something else, let me know. Until next time.